This is not mine. This is not my channel. On any of those videos. I'm just busy with making my channel okay. Well, the Kingdom of Hungary, realizing that, hey, they can't invade much. They, without their overlapping issues. The Duchy of Lancaster and Bohemia, they could invade that. They could invade the Duchy of Liechtenstein, Prussia, and even Munich. But that was like 3 countries on the border. That was barely anything. They couldn't invade. They couldn't go with the big boy countries. All the big boy countries were doing that. Every big boy country was doing that. Okay, you haven't got this. You just punched a holy man in the head. The first kingdom of Russia was between the Persian Empire and this Indian boy. And the second one was between these two. So if you wanted to, but this one I make it into so it won't throw me in the middle of Siberia all the time if I'm doing a European war. China. So the Russian Empire is saying, hey, let's copy what everybody else was doing. Decided because the Ottoman and the Syrian Empire just did that, and now Prussia did it. And it was one of the big boy countries. The Kingdom of Ukraine also thought to do that, because they could only invade the Kingdom of Athens, Kingdom of Hungary, Kingdom of Lancaster, Liechtenstein, Genta, and Munich, with their color overlapping. Then everybody was on top. The Kingdom of France was thinking, but they didn't feel like to do that. First things first. France didn't feel like to do empire yet. Wouldn't do an empire. Would redo itself after it united all these small French boys. So that was the plan. But realizing, hey, they're above me, and also these were also above you. That was kind of hard to do without remaking yourself again. So France had to come up with a plan. They decided to do it. And they decided to quickly copy and paste their name because they forgot to do that. And now, bam, they're gone. Everybody in northern France was, of course, happy and surprised. Surprised that the French decided to disappear. But they realized that they were going to do the same thing as Prussia did, because their entire army was on the board, all their borders, and not Iberia, because Iberia knew, because the French spies and nationals basically told them that they were renewing, so they can invade the northern ones easier. So the Kingdom of France was going through its process of building itself. Anybody who hated France was trying to leave the country before you'd have to use all of your visas, and whoever didn't, they had to start using all 10 of their visas now. Boop. Which sucked for anybody who's in the process of without using visas, because all of their borders were basically like how the Berlin Wall was enforced. Anyway, nobody was happy. And Versailles was on them, and anyway, Russia decided to do the western half, because there was literally not a lot of countries in Asia. How do I know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. But there's, of course, 6 countries in Asia. 6 countries in Asia that doesn't include the eastern half of the Russian Empire. But they thought, hey, if we went in a colonial war, we would have to upgrade that, because I'm pretty sure if you go east, you'd hit the west coast of. Ooh, my foot is burning. Come on. Anyway, everybody was busy and didn't feel like colonizing right now. and America, but they didn't know that Mexico and the US were there. They knew that these guys existed, but they were too lazy to do their gunboats and chaos. So Britain and China and Laos and Switzerland thought, well, we're alone. Great. Anyway, the Kingdom of Ukraine could invade a lot of countries, but didn't feel like to do that. Everybody was slowly trying to switch over. The Kingdom of Hungary was already planning to switch over, so they needed to do it first. If they do it first, they needed to do it after. So they was trying to spy on the date. But Hungary knew that they were watching, so they just waited and waited and waited. Anyway, Meanwhile, in the Assyrian Empire, which isn't really an empire, it's basically Syria, Iraq, and Jordan, and Israel, West Bank, and Lebanon. But anyways, these guys decided to do whatever they want and when they want it to be done. So, the border. So, the Assyrian Empire wanted all this land. But they couldn't go to Persia because the agreement that they accidentally signed and said so. And they couldn't break agreements without the entire international community starts screaming in their face. So that was terrible. That's terrifying. It's huge. That is designed for the border. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly find the charger and go downstairs because the charge decided to break. The food smells like ashes because it almost burned. Okay, whatever. Mommy was running like she never ran before. Shh. Anyway, everybody was bored. So,